You are stuck with just me this week. Joe is feeling under the weather. Prayerfully, he will get over it very soon, and I will not get sick. So for now, thank you for watching. I'll try to make it a little bit interesting for you. I'm Jendi. My husband Joe and I have entered a new season of life with our 3 kids mostly out of the nest. We're grateful to be representatives for a nonprofit Bible publishing ministry. So we spend a lot of time traveling to churches, sharing all the amazing things God is doing through this ministry and raising the support we need. Last Sunday, Joe was asked to fill pulpit at the church in Iron River that we've been to 5 or 6 times this year. They were doing a pastor appreciation Sunday and wanted to give their pastor the day off. So we usually head up on Saturday. It's about a 3-hour drive. And we usually spend the night Saturday, and then he preaches on Sunday, and we come home Sunday evening. However, because of daylight savings time helping us with the hour, and because we had just gotten home on Thursday night and didn't really want to pack again that fast, we just went up Sunday morning, and it did work out, even though it was like, welcome back to gray, rainy Wisconsin. And it seemed like we traveled so fast because we didn't have the camper on in the back. So Joe went at faster speeds, which he doesn't when he's pulling the camper. We enjoyed worshiping with them. We had a fun time with them, had a good meal, and got back home. And then Monday, we did not go anywhere. We only ate whatever food was in the house, in the fridge, in the freezer, stayed home. The interesting part is that was a day that was hard for us to not just be fighting. We traveled all this time in the camper and the truck, and I feel like we did pretty well with not fighting. We get home when we have space and all the comforts of home, and we're just like, So we rested and ate and, acknowledged that we were snipping at each other and got through the day. We have paperwork to do and things to catch up on and just some time to rest. Tuesday was election day, as you might have heard. We got up early and we were able to go and vote. We only had to wait for about 45 minutes, and we had the privilege of taking our daughter, our middle child, for her first voting time. That is not going to be the case with the other 2. So I was happy that at least with her, we got to do that. And then Tuesday is also print shop day. So we were there until about 4 o'clock on Tuesday and came home and got packed. And on Wednesday, we headed out to Bel Air, Michigan. You might be thinking these people never stay home. Hopefully we will for a little bit. We had a ministry planning retreat kind of thing, and the Airbnb was in Bel Air, Michigan, and it's a 6 to 7 hour drive, and we went across the Mackinac Bridge. So it was my first time across the Mackinac Bridge, which is like a very long suspension bridge in between Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. So in between 2 Great Lakes. I think it's like the longest spanning, wait, let me look it up. The Mackinac is the longest suspension bridge between anchorages in the Western Hemisphere. It's 26,372 feet long. I actually did think of my friend Dawn. So shout out to Dawn if you're watching this. She would have hated going across the bridge. She's not a fan of bridges. We also took a little bit of time and stopped at Petoskey State Park, which is off of Little Traverse Bay, off of Lake Michigan. It's very beautiful. The sun came out even though it was still cold. And there was this pigeon that I'm sure decided to be my friend until I realized that they thought I was pulling food out of my pocket to feed them, which I was not. So Thursday and Friday from about 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., we had our meetings at the Airbnb with the other staff members. And then Friday night, the director took us out to a fancier dinner. Joe had a very good ribeye, and I had creme brulee. I might have been for the first time. And that is because the chocolate mousse that you see in the picture had coffee in it, which I do not like, but Joe enjoyed it very much. Saturday morning, we left the Airbnb in Bel Air, and we headed across the state of Michigan to Port Huron and went to a hotel there that a church provided for us, which was very nice of them. And I'll tell you more about that in the next video. And it was just Saturday. I was so disoriented that we stopped at Applebee's for lunch. And I asked a lady about getting the Monday lunch specials. And Joe and I had even been discussing them and looking at them and, oh, hey, this is what's going on. Like, I really, really thought it was Monday. I was just so out of it. And he didn't really correct me at all either. And the waitress even paused. She paused for almost a minute or 2. And she's like, I don't think we do those on Saturdays. And we're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was Saturday. Anyhow, the Lord protected us, kept us safe, And we made it through another week that was in multiple states, multiple places. The next video, I believe that we'll be home for the entire week. So hopefully Joe will be able to be back and join in the video with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.